This very special new edition of the Aston Martin Vantage is the hardest, most focused Aston road car ever. We caught up with design boss Marek Reichman to find out all about this GT racer for the road. So Marek, this is a very special Aston Martin we've got here. Tell us what it is and what makes it so special.
This is the Aston Martin Vantage GT3, and the first thing that makes it very, very special is it's our first GT3 product that is for the road. It's derived from the race cars. The second thing that makes it incredibly special is that we're only doing 100 cars. So it's a special series run of 100 cars only. It's 50 millimeters wider than a standard V12 Vantage S. It's 150 kilos lighter and it's 600 horsepower. So it's a very special proposition, using very exotic materials, carbon fiber body, bonded aluminium chassis, titanium in the door, titanium on the torque tube, carbon fiber in the torque tube inner. We use a titanium exhaust, magnesium wheels. So wherever we've needed the right material to reduce weight, we've used the right material. So very, very exotic, including Alcantara here on the interior, which again, compared to leather, is much, much lighter. You see the door card, which is all carbon fiber to reduce, again, any of the door weighting, the center stack. And it also uses our latest, what we call AMI, which is the infotainment and information system for the driver.
How much of the race car knowledge has gone into creating this road car?
A lot. We, again, at Aston Martin Design, we work very closely with AMR, with Aston Martin Racing, to produce the design development of the body, and we've taken all that knowledge and put it into the body of the GT3 car. So we're looking at all of the aerodynamics, the aids that are there to produce the body style, the language, but it's not just styling, it's functional. So the air outlets on the hood are there to channel the hot air off the engine, to get colder air to attach to make the car slipperier through the air. The same with the side vents on the fender, and also because we have a more powerful engine, we need to take more air in through the front, so there is a deeper breather, if you like, below the typical Aston Martin face.
How challenging is it to design a car like this with all the aerodynamic requirements?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, the challenge is obviously that we have to get the car to operate at the speeds that it's capable of, but really it's about showing a little bit of what you would get in a race GT3 car, but for the road. So the challenge is there in the respect that you're trying to show the functionality of what all that aero would do, including the extended splitter at the front and the large wing that you get on the back. So I would only ever call it fun, it's never a challenge.
Talk us through some of the exterior design highlights. What are you most proud of on the outside?
I think when you look at the car, it has a craftsman built quality to it. It has true functionality. I mean, it's wide, it's a wide looking car, but if you look at the detailing, the detail elements around the car, the way we've treated the carbon fiber, every time we have a center line of carbon fiber, it's done in a herringbone way, so the carbon fiber weave follows the direction of design. That we even have things like carbon fiber forged or forged carbon wings, so that we've reduced weight, but there is a beautiful quality to them, a little bit like sometimes you see on high-end watches. It's not only taking weight out, but it's delivering a beautiful material to the customer. And I think in general, the way there's a homogeneity to the design language of this car, which is very, very Aston Martin. So it does have all of the elements of beauty that I would associate with our typical road cars.
GT cars are traditionally very functional. Does this make GT cars beautiful?
It does, yeah. It is that perfect combination of functionality and beauty, and that can only be an Aston Martin. We have to do that. The function has to be there because what it says on the tin is GT3. There's an expectation in terms of its drive, its performance, its sound, its weight, its power to weight relationship. But because it also says Aston Martin, there is an expectation for beauty, and we've delivered that. If you look at the sections of carbon fiber how the side vent works into the side sill as well. The surface language, everything has been treated in exactly the same way. Every single highlight has been honed and honed to make it look perfect.
Is it beautiful inside as well, and is it usable?
Yeah, it's very usable, and the inside again is, for me, it's that perfect combination of luxurious materials, tactile surfaces and finishes, but there's a functionality to it, you know, down to the carbon fiber paddle shifts, Alcantara on the steering wheel. There's something so beautiful to hold Alcantara, but it's a lightweight material. It's very durable. The same with the binnacle, the IP. Everything is wrapped in Alcantara, mated to this beautiful carbon fiber center stack. Real glass switches, real aluminium turned elements. Again, all of these are real glass. So you've got beautiful materials and functionality as well, and it's simpler. You know, there isn't a complicated center stowage. It's just a simple cup holder for your coffee, somewhere to put your phone. The door card is simple, it's elegant, but it takes weight out, it takes excess out, because this is an athlete. So what we have to do is take the excess away.
How much more extreme to drive is it?
It's a hell of a lot of fun, and I think that's the thing. The great thing about our cars, even down to a GT4 or a GT3 on the track, they are easy to drive. They are cars that, because they're so well balanced, they are very, very easy to drive, and they give you a lot of confidence as a driver. And here the aerodynamics is balanced so much that it starts to work and give you even more confidence. And to take it round a racetrack, I can't think of anything better to do.
Is this the ultimate Aston Martin?
It's the ultimate of the Vantage range, and I think what you're seeing here is truly the pinnacle of our Vantage, our V12 Vantage at GT3. And it's also ultimate because there will only ever be 100 of them in this particular guise. So it's a limited series at the ultimate, the top, the pinnacle of Vantage. But there are other exciting things at the other extreme.
Why are you choosing now to launch this car?
Well, I think we've had a lot of success through our GTE and our GT3 racing in World Endurance class. So we have a reputation for endurance racing at the highest level with all of our competitors. We've chosen this time to take all that knowledge to produce a GT3, because at the minute, if you wanted a GT3 car for the racetrack, you would have to be a professional driver, and it's about bringing a little bit of that onto the road. And we've had so much success through that racing, and we're very competitive. We wanted to share that with the road going product.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.